welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and I hope you're here for some good time. That didn't make sense, but we're just gonna go with it. So this is technically my second video on this channel, and I looked at my last video and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like who I was trying to portray on my channel. I was trying to go for a sort of comedy sketch thing and I just didn't like it, I'm gonna be honest. In the last few weeks I've gone through kind of a lifestyle change, to say so, because I do see some aspects that I will be talking about as a lifestyle change, especially in this day and age. So the first thing I want to talk about is staying off social media. So this kind of is what has triggered my whole lifestyle change and what I'm hopefully gonna try to keep up for hopefully a long time, because it has helped me to try and better myself in the way that I want to. So to me, social media has been a very toxic environment. I just don't like it, full stop. I think if I was gonna go back to social media, I would go back to Twitter out of all of them. Sorry, this hair is annoying me and I don't know what to do with it. To me, social media is just really toxic, especially Instagram. I don't like having to put an image of myself out into a world where I feel the need to be liked and appreciated. And obviously, yes, I do, but I think you first have to find love in yourself before you go and try and get attention from other people. I just didn't like it as well because I'd always be looking at likes and follows and I'd see my account and I'd be like, why don't I have as much followers or as much likes as this person? And yes, I know Instagram has taken off the likes thing. When I was on Instagram, I'd sometimes go on my laptop as well, just because I was on my laptop and I'd use it, and the likes are still on. You can still see the amount of likes that people are getting on their photos, and I was like, okay, and this is happening. This still is a thing. And I still feel invalidated because I don't get as much likes as these people, or I don't get all these comments, or I don't look like them. And I was like, I don't want to have to. I just hate this. I feel so sad the whole time looking at Instagram, but I still look at it because it's addictive. And that is the thing with Instagram. You get endorphins. Is that the word? I'll put the word here because I can't think of it right now. Is that it? I don't know. You get this sort of chemical feeling when you get likes because it feels like validation. It feels like people are liking what you post, and I'm just not for that. I think like YouTube is a bit different that way, where I can express myself in a different view to Instagram, because Instagram is very much, if you don't look a certain way, you're not going to get the likes, you're not going to get the follows. That's no, because you can literally wear whatever you want, but it's very obvious if you're wearing a bikini or if you're wearing a dress that basically is like, you're gonna get likes, because people they blow that sort of content up the wall. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like Snapchat either, just because I hardly ever used it. And also there was this other thing where people would be going out or they'd be having parties and stuff like this, and I just felt really sad because I was like, I never get invited to anything, nobody ever wants to do anything like that with me. I just feel so lonely. I feel like nobody wants to be around me, that sort of feeling, and it's not nice. It's not nice because even though you're here trying to validate yourself, doing as much as you possibly can, you still feel the absolute worst, and that's not how it should be. That's not how you should be. I'm sorry, this hair is annoying me, so I might just pull this one down just so they're both down, so it doesn't look that bad. It still looks bad. It's okay, we'll go with it, we're just fine. I'll just like twirl them a bit. This is what has caused my lifestyle change, and this is why I want to change up my content on YouTube. I'm not going to go for the comedy thing because I know I can be funny my own way. When I'm having conversations with people, I can make them laugh, but I'm not going to go and full on like prepare myself for a video and try and make content. Like, I'm just going to be funny when I want to be funny. I don't want to provide funny content the whole time because then I'll just end up depressed. That's just what I'm saying, because I'm just like forcing something that I just can bring up organically. Also, that is my dog. I don't know if you can see her, you probably can't. She is loud, is the best word I'm going to use. When she's sleeping, she's not really sleeping, she's just snoring her brains out because that's the way she is. Anyways, so this is what changed my whole lifestyle, and this is why I want to change up my YouTube content. So I've been off social media now for a full month, and to be honest, I don't notice a difference. My life pretty much hasn't changed. I still keep in contact with anyone through WhatsApp, Messenger. I use just iMessage as well. So I just use the three messaging apps if anybody ever wants to contact me through that. And I've been fine. I still keep Pinterest because that's different to other social medias. You're not looking at other people's pictures, as in it's not like you're seeing people that you know and feeling like invalidated compared to them. I just kind of see it more as inspiration for myself and like my style inspo, or I used to use it for like exercise and stuff like that, like just to improve myself. Kind of, it gives me more of an insight on how to develop my personality. Let's say hi to everyone. Mama. So that's something else I've been doing. So I still use Pinterest, and I use YouTube and Netflix. I just use them, and I don't miss out on any internet drama. I knew all about it because of YouTube, you know, which you get in-depth analysis or people's opinions from commentary channels, etc. I use YouTube that sort of way, as in I don't need to use any other social media. Now, so once I did give up social media, I started to like think like, okay, I've done this now, I'm gonna do this, so I need something to help me. And that's when I started doing daily affirmations and journaling. And journaling is something I still do daily affirmations when I can, but I'm currently 5 days a week right now, kind of like a summer job. So I do daily affirmations. I talk about 5 things that I appreciate and 10 things that are like goals. So it's like, but when you're saying your goals, you don't say it like I'm going to get it. You say that I'm so happy I have traveled the world. You're doing it in the case that it's already happened or you already have it. Like, I'm so happy I have a successful job where I'm well paid and treated with kindness. That's like one of my main ones. That's why I know it off by heart. I'm so happy I get to study whichever course that you want to do in college, let's say, because I am a Leaving Cert student. So that means that, well, past tense because I've graduated now, but I'm going to be getting my results soon. And like another one is that like I've gotten excellent or like amazing Leaving Cert results. I'm so happy I got amazing Leaving Cert results. I basically wanted to do this because I need to give myself self-love. Like, okay, I obviously, people can send these comments to me like, oh my god, you're this, and yes, I'll definitely feel validated in that certain moment in time, but that's not long term. Long term is when you are fully happy with yourself and you're happy with everything about yourself. And that's why I'm trying to do like stuff that I appreciate, stuff that I'm looking forward to. And I mainly use journaling to kind of just give all my inner thoughts from that day, or even just speak about my day. It's almost like your friend. It's just like your close friend that you can talk to. You can tell them anything and everything, and it's just between you and them. And it's so like refreshing because you can just like get out. Let's say you've had like a rubbish day, you can just get it out right on the page and just close the book, and it's there. You know, it's there. You don't have to. You've let out your thoughts. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm mainly just doing this because I don't think social media, everyone like love social media, and I get that, but I've been off it and nothing drastically has changed in my life. It's not like if I go off water, I'm going to dehydrate and I'm going to die. I'm not going to die without social media. Social media is just an added aspect of my life that, to be honest, I don't really need. I've been on Instagram and Snapchat since I was about 12 or 11, and I'm now 18, and I think during my secondary school years, I think it made everything worse for me, because I was just comparing myself the entire time to other people, when self-media is meant to express yourself, but you're just expressing yourself for others to like, if that's the best way I can say. You're just doing it because you want to be liked, and I just think that's wrong. I think you need to, first of all, come to terms with that and realize that like I've seen people who are like obsessed with social media. Like, I think it's crazy that like when you go, when I go to work now, you pass a few bus stops and I just look at every bus stop and everyone has their head down on their phone like that. I just don't like that. I just think that we've become just entranced by it in that sort of sense that we feel awkward, so we've all become just so like antisocial, and I just hate that. I hate it. I don't think I want to go back. I think I'll go back when I'm ready, because I just know I'm gonna go back to the same position that I was, go back to square one. And basically this is why I want to change my YouTube channel, and I want to do more productivity content, bettering myself. I just want to do it because I want to improve myself and put out good content for the people so that they can feel inspired. And I hopefully want to help anyone else out there who feels the same way. I hopefully do want to go to university this year. Now with the predicted grades for Leaving Cert, who knows what will happen. That's the real thing. You don't know what's going to happen, and that kind of scares me in a sense. It would be amazing if I could get to do it, and I think something like this, like my YouTube channel, would really benefit somehow if I wanted to go in sort of a commentary route, or just kind of like whatever content I can provide to better myself and kind of go on this journey and show you guys like that I'm not just going to be a certain YouTuber just to get the views, just to, as I said, become validated, because that's not something, I don't want to be validated by other people. Obviously every human does, but I want to validate myself first. I want to realize that like I can do this on my own pedestal, that's the word. Like, I don't want to rely on everyone else's love. Like, that's just not me, and I don't think that ever will be me. I don't want it to be me, because I feel you need to have self-love first before you can love other people or be loved by other people, because if you're just going to rely on other people's love, then what's the point? It's like a building who's relying on, let's say, like sticks to stay level. That's temporary. It's not going. You have to have a solid foundation to keep that building up, okay? You can't use scaffolding to keep a building up, because that's not going to work. It's going to fall apart eventually, and that's what's going to happen to you. I'm not just saying to you, but in general, that's what's going to happen. So I'm mainly just going to post mostly whatever I want, and I'm not going to be giving tips, because I'm learning. I'm going on my journey as much as anyone else is my age. I'm not fully wise. I don't have any sort of like experiences yet, and I feel like once I do have those experiences, obviously yes, I can give tips and etc like that, but right now I'm just going with the flow. So I mainly want to start reading more. I want to post more. I want to kind of be more academic right now during this. I want to learn a bit more and kind of keep my brain stimulated that way and not become stale, is the better word for it, because I feel like university is just going to shock me so much. And I've been about 3 or 4 months, 3 months now, without any sort of education. I would see all these videos of people doing summer school, and I was like, oh my god, I'd love to do that. But then I was like, but I need a job as well for the summer, so I can make money and have that money in my bank during college. That is one of my affirmations, is that I'm going to college, and I know I am going to college no matter what, no matter which journey I need to, because I want to educate myself. I want to keep this sort of journey with education going. Obviously, if you want to go straight into the workforce, I appreciate that, and I think like what you're doing is amazing, because you're bettering the economy and you're kind of being independent in a way, you know. But for me, myself, I still want to be in education, because I just love learning new stuff all the time, and I think journalism is a course that I'm very passionate about, and it's something that I look forward to in the future, because I think it has a lot of opportunities for me, and I want to show the world, but I want to travel the world and kind of learn more about it and show everyone what I've learned. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know it's kind of messy, but I just wanted to get out there what my main things were. So I hope this could inspire you, maybe, who knows. If you want to do the same as me and quit social media, you really get to kind of see more of yourself and more of the world. I think you're not so involved with just looking at everyone else, because there's so much beauty out there, and I just don't think Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter is worth it. I think Twitter is probably better. I do think it's toxic, as in, like, if you say an opinion, there's always going to be a person that will shout down to you and tell you your opinion's wrong. But I think Twitter has a more educational side to it. Like, if you want to learn about certain things, people will give threads and threads of information, like especially during the BLM movement. I learned so much through links and articles that people were putting up on Twitter on how to learn more about the actual movement itself, and links to donations or petitions, which I think is amazing. So it has been used for good as well. But I think with Instagram, it's just like, it's meant to represent everyone's world, but I don't think it represents anyone's world realistically. If you want to see a world realistically, go out there and walk it, run it, hike it, swim it, do whatever. But you're not going to find what the world is really like in that screen of yours. Anyways, I keep getting sidetracked. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you are willing to come see this new sort of content that I've been providing, I want to upload once a week, and mainly Saturdays I will be uploading, because I'm usually busy throughout the week. But Saturdays will be the day I'll be uploading. I might do kind of like day in the life vlogs, show you guys what I'm trying to do to be more productive. I don't have much more to say. But I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll hope to see you later. Bye bye.